Okay, so I was performing a clean and check on this Tempstar from 2018 two-stage, and in high fire the furnace had intermittently went out on a 3 code, which is low heat pressure switch, did not close or reopened, which was interesting because in low fire the inducer is pulling 0.31 amps and 1.39 inches on the gas valve for the gas pressure, which could stand to be increased a little bit, but we'll see in a minute. If we jump it into high fire, our amps go up to 0.46 amps, and we're at 3.43 inches water column on the gas valve. And what had happened, what I noticed is that when I had the high fire jumped out, the gas valve went back into low fire, but the inducer motor and the blower motor were still running on high fire RPMs and CFMs. So only the gas valve dropped back down into low fire. So I'm wondering if maybe the inducer's getting weak here. In order to test that out, we're going to need to jump out the pressure switches and then put our manometer onto this hose right here. Okay, so on a call for heat, we have our manometer attached to this hose, but now you're going to have to jump out the pressure switch because the inducer will not be closing it. So I used a jumper wire right there to close the pressure switch. There we go. And our inducer is currently pulling 1.47. This pressure switch is rated for 0.75. Then the one on the back is rated for 0.3 inches. And our inducer starts at 0.43, then it drops down to 0.3 inches. So already the inducer has dropped from 0.43 to 0.3, and that's still in low fire. So we're gonna have to give the inducer a little bit of time, or adequate time, to see if the vacuum continues to decrease, especially when we go into high fire. And the blower begins. Can put a little bit of tape on that thing. Alright, so now we're going to jump into high fire, starting at 0.3 amps and 1.39 on the vacuum. Up to 0.42 amps, and then 1.8 on the vacuum. Let's also see what this gas valve is pulling. Oh, 0.19 amps on the high fire side of the gas valve. Okay, so after giving the furnace a little bit of time, everything is still working properly as far as the inducer goes. So last thing is we're going to just test the low pressure switch. See right here, collector box LPS4 for low pressure switch. So we are going to go ahead and test out the pressure switch itself. Okay, so in order to test the pressure switch, you need to set up your hoses and the wires on your manometer and zero it out and push the test button. Let it count down all the way to zero. Once we get to zero, go ahead and attach the pressure switch, the hose to the switch itself, and then we're going to increase the pump. We're looking for 0.75. While to increase the pump strength here. We want to see it. We want to see this light lighting up at less than, like within 10% of that 0.75. Anything outside of 10%, will let us know that the pressure switch itself needs to be switched out. Okay, boom. Okay, so went a little bit too high too quickly. And let's see where it opens up at. Okay, so see 0.86, 0.75, but it closed at 0.85. Okay, see, so at 0.72 right here, 0.77, the pressure switch is not closed. So when does it close? See that? We're at 0.8. So 0.8, bing bing, see that? Okay, so we are out of whack here and we need to give it another try. Okay, 0, attach the hoses to the pressure switch and increase the vacuum. 0.6, 0.68, still not closed. 0.72, nothing. 0.75. Okay, so it took 0.79, 0.8 inches to close the pressure switch. And see that? 0.77, 0.78 is not closed. So, .79. Okay, so right around 0.8, it's closing. But we still have intermittent issues. You know what? I think I might just switch it out anyways. It's under parts warranty. I think I might just switch it out anyways for intermittent issues and let Carrier worry about their own stuff. So yeah, that is a bit of pressure switch troubleshooting. Hope that helps, and catch you guys on the next one.